Ladies and gentlemen, tonight the stars will shine. The best of the best compete in the mother of all showcases. Live from the Dunkin' Donuts Center in Providence, Rhode Island, the Association of Simulation Basketball presents to you its first ever All-Star Game. Welcome everybody. My name is Bravo33, and yes, you are seeing it live and in color. I mean, we don't do black and white anymore, so I guess that statement's kind of old school. But this is the ASB All-Star Game. Team Giannis has won the tip, and they will start this game off. We have a action-packed game for you tonight. These two teams are 24 of the best players in the ASB, and I mean, what more would you want when my man Steph Curry comes around that corner and bangs out a three to give his team the 3-0 lead. LeBron, my man LeBron, starting it off for Team LeBron, answers right back, 3-ball, knock it down, 3-3 ball game. Now, this is the main event of our All-Star break. It's been a fun week. 2 days ago, we had the ASB Rising Stars game. That was an entertaining game, and Team USA beat Team World in that one. Zion and company were just way too much. Last night was a fun night as well. We had a doubleheader of ASB broadcast. LeBron to the lane. I mean, that dude's just a straight-up beast. Look at the last 3 years. The first two was when he was in the NBA. The last one is in the time-reduced ASB, and he's still putting up gigantic numbers for his club. Smooth move by Kyrie. We're going to have, but by the time I recap the week, this game is going to be 30-30 and only 2 minutes in. But anyway, like I was saying, Tuesday night we had a great ASB Rising Stars game that kicked off our ASB All-Star break. Our ASB All-Star break. ASB. You guys see what I did there? Okay, I know, corny, terrible. Back to basketball. Last night we had a fun night. We had the dunk contest. We recapped on the news, the league news, and NCAA fast break to keep you up to date with the college game, and that allowed time to get us set up for the dunk contest last night. What a dunk contest it was. First of all, Steph Curry, who you see guarding Chris Paul right now, did a fantastic, another three. Listen, man, these two teams are not wasting any time. Anyway, the three-point shootout was fantastic. Steph Curry at the buzzer clutches a three with no problems. His rounds altogether whenever he came to the last rack was just phenomenal. Then the dunk contest with Zion, Donovan Mitchell, Brooke Hall, and forgive me for forgetting the last guy off the top of my head. Let's see if I can go back to my notes and find it, because if I don't remember the last guy, everybody's going to drag me through the mud. Miles Bridges of the Jaguars. Yes, that's right. Miles Bridges put on a good show. Donovan Mitchell squeaked by and won that contest, I believe by 1 point. I think it was 126 to 125 as the final score. Mitchell had some of the best dunks of the night, and Zion kind of floundered out after his first dunk. Again, nonetheless, very good dunk contest. I hope Mitchell and Zion return the following year, next season, and we have ourselves another good dunk contest. Hopefully some of the guys will be coming into the league, some of the young guys, some of our users say, hey, you know what? I want to be a part of that dunk contest, or I want to be a part of that three-point shootout, and do a great job there. Oop up to Jokic from Kyrie. And we have a 14-11 ball game. Team LeBron leads it. I want to talk about Kyrie Irving here. Kyrie Irving is the only player that is representing the home crowd. So we are in Providence, Rhode Island, live from the Dunkin' Donuts Center. Their only player is on Team Giannis, and it's Kyrie Irving. So you would have to expect, usually, traditionally, in pro basketball, wherever the home team's players are in it, they try to make it where he gets the focus of the game to start off early so he can get that MVP vote. So we're going to do something fun this time around. I want you guys to vote for the All-Star Game MVP. I want you guys to pick out who you think should win All-Star Game MVP. It should be fun. We're going to do it at the end of the third quarter. I'm going to have you guys throw it in the chat. I want you guys to say, hey, this guy deserves MVP, this guy deserves MVP, no, this guy deserves MVP. So we're gonna figure that out. We're gonna chalk that up, and that should be fun. Something to look forward to towards the end of this game. So here we go. Like I said, we're about 3 minutes into this ball game. I was just recapping and tell you what we're going to do tonight. And it's a 14-13 ball game. We're not even halfway through the first quarter. So without a doubt, this is going to be a good one. DeMar DeRozan at the line for 2. DeMar DeRozan is representing Team LeBron but more importantly, representing the Louisville Sting. This year, he is averaging 20.4 points per game, 3.4 rebounds per game, and 2.8 assists per game. This is his 6th All-Star appearance in pro basketball. We're not going to take away the history of the NBA, but we will be just calling it pro ball because it'll just be too confusing. The NBA, ASB, NBA, ASB. Pro basketball, this is his 6th appearance in All-Star games. So Kyrie Irving bringing the ball up. He's got to work with the 1-2 game of Giannis. And this is what I was saying in the ASB Rising Stars game. We have an illegal screen on Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think the crowd's booing because they're like, hey, really? You really calling that? Really? In an All-Star game? What are you talking about now? And like that, Giannis is stepped out. They bring in Kawhi and Paul George, former teammates of the LA Clippers, teaming up one more time here for Team Giannis. Kawhi representing the Florida Wildcats and Paul George representing the Pittsburgh Trojans. We've got a steal. We're going the other way. Kyrie to the lane and one. Uno. LeBron James on the foul. And And now Paul George, not Kawhi Leonard, Paul George has a chance to tie this game up at 16 as we're reaching the midway point of this first quarter.
One shot.
Again, if you're wondering what you're watching, this is the conclusion of our fantastic All-Star break. This is the ASB on the Last Life Gaming Network. Team Giannis and Team LeBron. Hands down, 2 of the biggest stars in our league. They had our best game so far this season, and if you have not had a chance to watch it, go back and watch the ASB shootout between the Vancouver Stags and the Cincinnati Tigers. Giannis Antetokounmpo's team squeaked out a win over the Cincinnati Tigers and LeBron James to the tune of 85-83 on a buzzer-beating jumper from my man Mitchell Robinson. Fantastic game there. Kyrie for 3. No, sir. Jokic on the board. Back up. Tries to get it over LeBron. No, sir. Rebound by Davis. Davis is like, I got it, LeBron. I'm bringing it up myself. Kick over to the corner. That's famous Dame. Famed Dame. Kicks it down low to Davis. Davis working a post on Steph. Back out to Lillard. Lillard for 3. No, sir. Steph Curry with the box out of the rebound. Steph Curry's like, hey, man, I can play a little center, too. Ain't no big deal. I was a center in high school. Kicked on down to Jokic. Jokic with the turnaround look. No, sir. Alley-oop tipped away by DeRozan. Who said they don't play defense in All-Star games? I don't know who does. Okay, everybody. Everybody doesn't play defense in All-Star games. That was a lob to AD. AD's like, I can't dunk that from here. What are you out of your mind? Look at the scoring, the field goal percentages, 70 and 58%. I'm sure that's going to hold up the entire game. Not unless guys like DeMar DeRozan continues to play defense. He's like, I got something to prove here. I am one of the top guys in this league, but nobody talks about me as much as some of these other guys that are in this game. So I'm going to show out with my defense. Kawhi trying to work that dead stop dribble. Kicks over to Steph. Steph, no good. AD with the rebound. Kicks it over to LeBron. Here comes the freight train. Stopped by Kawhi. Good defense by Kawhi. But can't stop LeBron for the turnaround, but he misses that. Rebound by AD. Kick out to famous Dame. 3-ball in and out. Rebound again by Davis. Davis with the putback attempt. No good. Rebound by Jokic. I love these big men bringing the ball up and down the court on their own. He dishes it to Kawhi. Kawhi with the mid-range goodie. Knocks it down. 18-18 ball game. Man, oh man. This has been a great start so far to this All-Star game. Both of these teams are bringing it, and it seems like we're going to have a close one all game long. Missed by Paul. I believe that was Chris Paul. Yep, missed by Paul on that one. Kawhi stringing it straight to the rack. Goes up over Dame Lillard, showing him why he's one of the best, why he was a Finals MVP for 2 different teams, winning 2 NBA championships. That man, you got to respect Kawhi and his game. Paul kicks it over to AD. AD looking to work the post. He's in the high post again. Former teammate, he kicks it to LeBron. LeBron trying to work on Paul George. Gets a pump fake. He's going to have to kick back out. They're going to have to reset. 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Just under 2 minutes to go. Chris Paul off the screen. Knock it down. Mid-range goodie. 20-20 ball game. Both of these teams are shooting extremely well. I mean, what do you expect? It's the All-Star Game. It's the best of the best. It's the best that the ASB has to offer. Jokic with the bucket and one. E-Uno. Anthony Davis on the foul. And Team Giannis has a chance to go up 3 late in this quarter. Now let's talk about Jokic here. Jokic representing the Carolina Reapers. He's having a great season so far. This is his 3rd appearance in pro basketball All-Star games. 14.3 points per game, 9.7 rebounds per game, and 4.8 assists per game. This guy is putting up well-rounded numbers. It's not the highest scoring numbers, but my man is up there with rebounds per games, and for a center to be averaging nearly 5 dimes a game is something you just can't disregard or ignore. Sinks the free throw, 23-20 ball game. Let's see if Team LeBron can take back this lead before the quarter's over. LeBron gets a screen from Lillard. You think it'd be the other way around. Ball poked away by Steph. Steph in his pesky hands, getting in the way of LeBron and what he wants to do. There's a shot of Steve Kerr, head coach of the Boise Rams, who has the top record in the Western Conference. Yep, for the Boise Rams. And there you've got, I believe that's Coach. Yeah, that's Coach Fizdale. Coach Fizdale, the coach of the Cincinnati Tigers, who has the best record in the East. So I love the fact that the top coaches decided. Oop to Jokic, Steph to Jokic. Jokic is coming up big in this first half. I'm sorry, this first quarter altogether. It's been a great game so far for him. 25-20 ball game. But as I was saying, I love the fact that both of the top coaches decided to come out and coach our first ever All-Star game. 3-ball, knock it down. Great shot, 25-23 ball game. And during that time, during that free throw attempts, Luka is checked in for Team LeBron. I'm sorry. Yeah, for Team LeBron. I'm going crazy for a second. Jokic with another bucket. I mean, both of these teams are shooting well. Look at the points in the paint for Team Giannis. 18-10. They're up, and that's why they're up by that 4-point lead they have. Luka with the rock. Luka had a good. Wow, what an oop! It's oop city right now. Just lob city both ways, back and forth. Both teams are doing a fantastic job. Luka did a great job during the ASB Rising Stars game. He took the night off yesterday for the ASB Wednesday night festivities, and here he is in the high profile game, the main event. 3-ball, knock it down, Kyrie Irving. Man, these two teams are turning it up. We got 55 combined points in just under 9 minutes of basketball. LeBron looking like he's going to want to take the last shot on this one. Paul George defending close. He remembers what Dame Lillard did to him in that playoff game, and he's like, I'm going to play as close as possible now. 3 to go, screen by AD. He gets doubled, puts it up anyway. No, sir. End of the first quarter. 30-25 ball game as Team Giannis leads Team LeBron. This is the ASB All-Star Game on the Last Life Gaming Network. We'll be right back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. It is a 30-25 game. Team Giannis has done well. Jokic has been the centerpiece for Team Giannis. The man has been balling out all first quarter, catching lobs, getting to the line, doing his thing. For Team LeBron, it has been by committee, you would say. LeBron's been doing his thing. DeRozan's been doing his thing. Anthony Davis, definitely one of the top guys there. So the big men doing their thing for each side on the All-Star game, but you're not your traditional big men. These guys can run the floor, don't really have to back it down. I mean, look at AD here trying to take it off the bounce. On the pump fake, misses it, rebound by Drummond. Drummond on the side of Team Giannis. Normally LeBron's teammate in the regular season on the Cincinnati Tigers, but here he is on the other side. He is the league's top rebounder at 12.5 rebounds per game. The man has been beasting. Let's take a starting lineups here. Not starting lineups, but start of the second quarter. We got Kyrie Lowry. That's a new player. Kyrie's guarding Lowry. Kyle Lowry, Luka Doncic, who just hit that runner in the lane. Kristaps Porzingis, Anthony Davis, and I believe DeMar DeRozan's still in. Let me just make sure I'm right on that one. I'm sorry, no, it is Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton is in for Team LeBron. In for Team Giannis, we've got Devin Booker of the San Antonio Rampage. Kawhi Leonard, who took that step back but missed it. Andre Drummond, Kyrie Irving, and Paul George. Very good lineups on both sides. Both sides could fill it and fill it quick. Just as a prime example, Chris Middleton buries the mid-range shot, 32-29 game. Team LeBron hasn't led it for a while, and Team Giannis has been showing that they have the firepower to stay close. Now, when LeBron and Giannis picked their teams, it was odd because LeBron picked 3 guards for his starting lineup, while Giannis picked a pretty much well-rounded team. It's well-rounded started 5. Middleton buries that triple, and we got a 32-up game. It was weird because LeBron decided to go with Paul, he decided to go with Lillard, and he decided to go with DeRozan. Now DeRozan is 6'6", but he's more of a 2-guard than a 3 in my opinion. So he went with a 3-guard option with one guy that's able to play the small forward spot. Can't blame him there. Giannis went with Steph, Kawhi, Kyrie. So Kyrie and Steph, that's a great backcourt to have, no matter who's playing 2-guard there. I myself put Steph at the 2-guard, which is what I think they did, just simply because Steph can move without the ball and shoot the lights out instead of having to sit with the basketball and create a shot, which is what he can do as well. And then Nikola Jokic, who, big joker, he's just a straight-up beast. Devin Booker at the line for Team Giannis, representing the San Antonio Rampage, and Giannis is coming back in the game. But a great year that he's having for the Rampage. 19.5 points per game, just under 3 assists and 3 rebounds a game. But scoring is his strong suit, and scoring and filling it up is what he does well. Makes the second free throw to give his team a 2-point lead with 7:14 to go in this second quarter. Coming up at the halftime show, we're gonna have some highlights. We're gonna talk about exactly what these guys have been doing, and man, I'll just tell you what, I can't wait to see the finish of this game because I know it's going to be a good one. The way this game's been going so far, I don't think these guys are going to be able to separate from each other, and if they do, all it's going to take is one quick run from either team to get this right back in where it needs to be. Kyrie with the miss, Kristaps Porzingis all on the way, kicks it over to, forget who he kicks it over to, lob to AD, dunks it down, and we have a tie ball game. Team LeBron has a 2-point lead. Both teams are shooting the same percentage, 58%. I mean, it's what you expect from an All-Star game. The defense is lax. I'm not going to say it's non-existent. DeMar DeRozan showed that. It's not non-existent. Kyrie with the step back, still made it. Now, he caught Kyle Lowry. He should have put it up when the crowd went a little ooh and ah from the step back, but decided to pump fake and try and go and get a contact layup. Nonetheless, he made it. Over to Luka. Luka really quick to the lane. Devin Booker caught sleeping. 13-4 run for Team LeBron, and that is why they have a 2-point lead in the middle of this quarter. 6 minutes to go in this second quarter. It has been a fun half so far. I hope you guys are enjoying this game. It is another lob. That one to Paul George. It is Lob City, baby. It is not stopped. It is non-stop all night long. As you can see, it's going to be Lob City all day. With just under 6 to go, it's a tie ball game, tied up at 38, and it looks like Yusuf Nurkic is going to get his first minutes of play today as he's heading over to the scorer's table. Shot by Kyle Lowry, 3-ball, knock it down. Now, the first time we saw Kyle Lowry, he was not having a good shooting night. That is far from the case here. Knocks down the 3-ball, gives his team a 3-point lead. Paul George trying to respond, knock it down, 41-41 game. Man, these two teams are playing well. What I'm noticing is, don't leave any of these guys open because they're going to bury the triple right in your grill, whether you like it or not. Middleton working on George. Middleton with the turnaround, step back, no good, rebound by the league's leading rebounder. And look at Drummond bringing it all up on his own, man. I'm telling you, it is a different game nowadays. No need to kick it to the point guard. Giannis with the right-handed runner, I'd call that a leaner. It wasn't even a runner. Makes it 43-41. And now, Team LeBron is back up the court with Lowry handling the rock. Swings it over to Luka. Luka working on Booker. Booker's defense is not a strong suit. Luka makes the turnaround, goodie. Man, I'm going to run out of breath before this quarter's over because these guys are doing nothing but scoring. Shots after shots after shots. These guys are firing on all cylinders. I think it's the second time I said that already. And just like that, Kyrie Irving right back, buries the bucket, back to a 2-point game. It's just back and forth. Back and forth. I think I said this during the Rising Stars game. They make a bucket, come back, they make a bucket. They come back, they make a bucket, come back, they make a bucket. It's like a tennis match. It's crazy. Davis with the turnaround. No, sir. Oh, I thought it was going to get rebounded by Middleton, but instead rebounded by George. Heading back in transition. D-Book from the corner. 3-ball. Knock it down. 5-point lead for Team Giannis. That might be the difference there in the rest of this quarter. That gives them a little separation and a little wiggle room to try and build on this lead. Swings over to Luka. Then they seem to be clearing it out. Screen for AD over the middle, who's going to set the screen for Luka. Luka now has Giannis on him. Porzingis tries, but Drummond with the good D. Swings it over to Giannis. Get out of the way, Luka. Oh, he lucked out there. He's lucky Luka didn't try more. Steal by AD. AD kicks it to Luka. Luka's taking his sweet time. He says, slow it down, controlling the pace. He's a tempo pusher, so, if he wants to, he can control the pace as well as he wants as well. Screen by Davis. Giannis with the hedge. Not the best hedge. Down to AD. AD right over D-Book. Like we said, D-Book's strong suit is not defense. As you can see there, everybody who seems to get D-Book guarding him is just he's just in the way while he's just gonna make a shot. They're gonna make a shot with no ease. Drummond with the left hand yam. Good pass there. Back to a 5-point lead for Team Giannis. Under 3 minutes to go. We're steadily approaching the halftime mark. We're gonna again take a break there. We're gonna show you a little bit of the halftime show, what's going on, how the guys have been playing, some of the numbers, and we're gonna see some highlights. So I'm sure it's gonna be chock full of highlights the way this game's going. Giannis with Lowry, Giannis on Lowry, and that didn't take long. Lowry lobbed up to AD, 360, one hand yam, back to a 3-point ball game. I don't think Nurkic is going to get a chance to get in. We haven't had a foul call or a dead ball in the last 3 minutes. These guys have been playing pretty well. I thought Drummond was going to shoot a good ball movement. Listen, these guys are not normally teammates, most of them for the most part. And the fact that they were able to move the ball around there shows that these guys are fantastic professionals and they know what they're doing in the game of basketball. I mean, duh. Chris Middleton with the rock. Swings it down to Luka, who has D-Book on him again. Tries to kick to Porzingis, tipped away. Porzingis with the miss. Irving with the rebound. Kicks it over to Paul George. Paul George with the lane. Oh, he misses. Giannis with the rebound. Get out of the way. Chris Middleton, that's your teammate, man. Y'all are both on the Vancouver Stags. If you know Giannis, nobody knows Giannis better, it's you. He's your teammate. He gets the rebound, get out of the way. And just because of that, you've just been put on an All-Star Game poster. Tough break for you. Luka with the bucket, puts it back down to a 5-point game. 1 minute, 18 seconds to go in this quarter. What a game this has been so far. Kyrie trying to get some leverage. Kyrie with the right-handed lay. Back to a 7-point game, and now Team Giannis is taking a firm stance here. 13 points for Kyrie. I'm telling you, if anybody's lobbying for All-Star Game MVP, it's that man Kyrie. He's in his home crowd, I'm not gonna say hometown, home crowd of Providence, Rhode Island at the Dunk. It is another sold-out night. 12,400 people are in attendance. Big block, just to see that block by Giannis. Luka stays with it, misses that. Giannis with the rebound, and he is on the go. Team Giannis on the move. In transition, kicks over to Kyrie, mid-range. Yes, sir. Knocks that one down. 9-point game. Team Giannis and company are looking really, really good. 38.5 to go in the second quarter. 9-point lead for Team Giannis. Down comes Kyrie Lowry. I keep calling him Kyrie Lowry. Kyle Lowry. Man, it's like a bad tongue twister. It's not even a tongue twister. I'm just pronouncing his name wrong. It's awful. Down to Porzingis. I don't think Nurkic and them are going to be coming back in this game the way it's looking. They're going to have to wait to the third quarter to get minutes. 3-ball, no sir. Rebound by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis on the move. Kicks it over to Book. Book with the step back. Goodie. No sir. Davis back with the board. Kicks it on over to Middleton. Middleton working the wing. Paul George on him. 3 seconds to go. He's going to have to put something up. Giannis with the steal. Puts it up at the buzzer. That will not count if it goes. Rims out. 58-49 game at the half. Team Giannis with a solid end to the second quarter and did a good job of holding on to the lead. We're going to head into the All-Star break. The halftime show of the All-Star Game. This is the ASB on the Last Life Gaming Network. And what a half it has been. Kyrie does not have 15 assists, but look at the shooting, look at the assists. Great job by these teams. They've done a fantastic job today. Here I go. How many times? Somebody needs to put a fantastic counter up, because I feel like I've said it about 20 times already tonight in the first half. Okay, maybe not 20, maybe like 19. I've definitely said it a lot of times. Anyway, we're going to start the third quarter. Team Giannis leads Team LeBron 58-49. Team LeBron's going to have to pull something out of their hat. Hat's the word I want to use there. Definitely hat. Not anything else. Definitely hat. Gonna have to pull something out of their hat if they're going to win this ball game. Anthony Davis has been playing well. 8.6 assists. Just want to bring it back up again at the end of this quarter. This will be the time that you can start casting your votes for All-Star Game MVP. We will not look at who the game considers the player of the game. We won't do that. We will definitely go with who won the All-Star Game MVP based on your guys' voting. So if you're tuned in, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. At the end of this quarter, cast your vote for player of the game, for an All-Star Game MVP, and let him go down in history as the first ever ASB All-Star Game MVP. Did you guys just see that? I'm talking too much. Kyrie Irving lob to Giannis. Team Giannis up 62-51. It's getting ugly. I mean, Team LeBron's gonna have to do something, and it might have to go on the shoulders of LeBron. LeBron to the lane, scoop, right hand lay, makes it look real simple. 14 points for LBJ, for the King. Kyrie's balling out of control. I told you it was a Providence themed All-Star game. He is the only outlaw that is in this game. So they're going to Kyrie. So Kyrie will definitely be an option. So will Giannis, without a doubt. And definitely LeBron. LeBron's been balling out as well. We're going to give you a few options on who you guys think should be All-Star Game MVP. It should be fun to pick the vote and see who wins it. So definitely, you guys, you'll see at the end of this quarter. Hope you've been paying attention. These guys have been balling and balling well. All right, here we go. 11-point game. 7 minutes to go in the third. Team Giannis has been in control of this game for the most part. They've pretty much been a solid control of the first half, and they called it travel. Wow, ref. Wow. I guess in the ASB, the referees actually call travel in pro basketball, because we know that other league, we're not going to mention it, but we know that other league definitely does not call travel ever when they came up with that quote-unquote gather step. So yeah, they definitely never call travel. Kawhi, runner in the lane. What a shot. 13-point lead now for Team Giannis. LeBron, man, now's the time, brother. Now's the time to start stepping it up. You have the firepower, but what I think he's lacking is depth. I mean, DeMar DeRozan is one of his power forwards, is one of the forwards with him. DeRozan does not have the size like they do. They have the length. They have Giannis. They have Jokic in right now. Kawhi, who is a decent-sized small forward. Great shot there. 3-ball, knock it down, back to a 10-point game. 68-58. Can Team LeBron hang in there and keep it close? They're going to have to make this game entertaining. Kyrie with the rock, guarded by Dame Lillard. Goes to the lane, blocked, smacked away by AD. He's having a hell of a game tonight. Lillard to the lane, two-hand tomahawk yam. 8-point joint with just about 6 minutes to go in this third quarter. It looks like, is that Zion? I think Zion Williamson is checking in for the first time today. Zion has barely gotten any minutes at all. Oh, good move by Kyrie. Listen. Kyrie Irving, 19 points. The man is really lobbying for All-Star Game MVP. The dude has been balling out all game. He's got 19 points, and we're halfway through the third quarter. So, great job by him. We've barely seen a lot of the bench guys. I feel like the starters have played a lot of minutes, but nonetheless, they've been playing really well. I mean, what more can you ask for, right? These guys have been doing their thing, and it's well deserved. All these guys have been playing well for the All-Star game, so how can you be mad, man? They're doing their thing. Another rebound by AD. AD's bringing it up court, swings it over to DeRozan. DeRozan to the lane, no good. Gets his own rebound, back up. Another shot missed. Jokic on the board. Giannis on the break. Giannis decides to reel it back, brings it back to Kyrie. Lob up, back to Giannis. 10-point game. Kyrie's definitely a top candidate for All-Star Game MVP. Just after these 3 quarters, you gotta believe, man, the Providence faithful's like, vote our guy. Big shot by DeMar DeRozan. 7-point game. These teams going back and forth. I love the action tonight. This is an All-Star game, and it feels like an All-Star game. The top players in the league are doing their thing on both ends of the offensive end of the floor. Not both ends, because defensively, as soon as I say that, LeBron gets a steal. Kick it on out. Got to go to the corner there. Lob up to AD. He didn't even think about it. Fame Lillard didn't even think about it. He said, yeah, let's go right up to him. Tosses it right up. 14 for Anthony Davis. His team, Giannis, takes a timeout. It is a 72-67 ball game. This is the ASB All-Star Game on the Last Life Gaming Network. It is Team Giannis ball. Leonard will inbound. We got some substitutions here. Fame Lillard is subbing out, and coming in is Trae Young, one of the top scorers in the league out of the Nashville Cobras. And for Team Giannis, Curry moves over to the point guard as Jimmy Butler checks in, not Zion. Zion has yet to see minutes here. I'd expect him to get a lot more minutes, but it seems like with it being such a close game, the coaches are like, nah, man, we want to have bragging rights. What a follow off the mystery by AD. Expect that to happen with Dwight Howard, who just got recently traded to the Skyhawks for, I said Curry. That was not Curry with the shot at all. That must have been Clay. I must be bugging. This is Curry on the runner here. 14-6 run for Team LeBron to make it a 5-point game. That was Clay who missed. But imagine Anthony Davis, who buries the jumper there, he's making a bunch of shots. Oh, maybe that was Trae. I'm bugging. Trae Young. I said Klay Thompson. Trae Young of Team LeBron. What's wrong with me, man? I'm slacking. right now. A 3-ball by Curry. No, sir. Rebounded by Big Cat. Big Cat with the follow, and it goes in. Imagine a team up like Trae Young and Anthony Davis. That's the thing, like I mentioned in the rookie showcase. Anthony Davis is turning it up right now. He is turning it up, and he's keeping his team close. I think he has 20 points now. He's another guy we've got to consider for finals MVP. Sorry, All-Star Game MVP. But what I was trying to say, imagine if these guys all decided, after they teamed up here at this All-Star break, and they had a lot of fun for the ASB, a lot of these guys signed 1-year deals because they weren't sure on how this league would pan out. But the league's been successful. Attendance has been high. I mean, the success of this week's All-Star weekend is All-Star weekend. All-Star break. What is wrong with me right now? There's too much action going on. I'm trying to keep up. With all the success of this All-Star break, these past 3 games, past 3 days. Wow, what is wrong with me? All right, slow it down. Bring it back. That's the rewind, guys. With all of the success that has happened in the past 3 days during this All-Star break, the league is flourishing. We will definitely be returning for the next season and the season after that and the season after that. But these guys signed 1-year deals, so the landscape of the league can change dramatically. The college hoop season is officially over. We have our tournament set at the end. As the conclusion of this, we had our stream last night, and we already know our 16 teams. Congratulations to them for making it to the NCAA tournament. There's a lot of guys already declaring for the draft. Some names include Alex Dar of Michigan State, and if I'm not remembering correctly, I'm trying to see myself, I believe Karl Malone IV, the Amish Wonder, has also declared. He exhausted his eligibility, so he has to declare. Another guy, Abubakar Deminbi, has declared as well. Deion Simmons, a highly touted point guard from the University of Kentucky. Kentucky had a down year, but when you stand 6'10" and you're 240 pounds and you play point guard, you are going to be a highly touted recruit no matter where you play. Very similar to Ben. we're going to see him in the ASB next season. Again, who they team up with, who he gets drafted by, it might change completely because these guys with these one-year deals might go off and say, hey, I'm not sticking around with this team. I'm going to go try this other team out. I don't like the market. Remember, we have smaller markets. Great dive. That was a straight dot. Steph Curry with the dot to Giannis Antetokounmpo. 7-point lead now and 1 E-Uno. In comes, I think this is Nurkic's first minutes. He was supposed to come in earlier, but this is Nurkic's first minutes now. Yusuf Nurkic is checking in. Letting Anthony Davis get a breather. But as I was saying, the whole landscape of the league can change in a year because of all the guys coming in, of the one-year contract possibilities. Everybody could be on different teams, and that's going to be an outstanding thing to watch. 7-point lead turns into an 8-point lead for Team Giannis. They remain at the forefront of the lead. A lot of these guys have been playing well. Kyrie, Giannis, and Anthony Davis are our front runners for the All-Star Game MVP, as well as Steph Curry. So between those 4 players, I want you guys to vote. We're here at the tail end of the third quarter. Kyrie Irving, Giannis Antetokounmpo, who just caught another alley-oop. The man's been catching alley-oops all game. Kyrie Irving, who's the hometown guy. He's the one that plays for Providence, so he's the hometown guy. He's been playing well. Giannis, who's just been dunking it all over everybody. AD, who picked up 20 points midway through this third quarter. And Steph Curry, who's just doing the Steph Curry things. Giannis rims out a buzzer beater. It is a 4-point game going into the fourth. Please cast your votes right now. Kyrie Irving, Giannis Antetokounmpo, that man Steph Curry, or Anthony Davis. Put it in the chat. We'll tally it up. We'll see who becomes All-Star Game MVP at the tail end of this. We will announce it in the chat, but at the end, we'll also give you the stat lines of all the players that were eligible for it, as well as some stats of some of the key players on each team. So here we are, fourth quarter. This is what we wanted, a really close game. Let's check the State Farm assist of the game. State Farm, you've been letting me down lately. You better give me a good one. You couldn't, in the All-Star game, you couldn't do any wrong. An alley-oop to Giannis from Curry just works well. Just imagine the team-up possibilities. Imagine Giannis and Curry decide to play with each other. I think Giannis and Curry both signed big deals, so I don't think they're going to be teaming up anytime soon, but hey, you never know, man. Trades, whatnot, you never know. Steph Curry passes it to Big Cat. Butler is on the wing, Giannis on the block. Kawhi gets a screen from Curry. Curry curls over, looking to get open himself. Kawhi's got 5 seconds on the clock, kicks it over to Big Cat. Cat taking his time, he's got to put it up. Curry does instead, and he buries it at the buzzer. Steph Curry doing Steph Curry things. Remember, if you're just joining us, cast your vote right now. Kyrie Irving, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Anthony Davis, or Steph Curry. Who will be your All-Star Game MVP? LeBron with the dump to DeMar DeRozan, 4-point game. This game is nowhere. This is where the All-Star guys start to tighten up. They're like, all right, we had fun in those first 3 quarters. It's still a close game. Let's tighten up. Let's try and get this win now. You telling me Steph Curry with this shot, boy, 3-ball, knock it down, 95-88 ball game with 8 minutes to go in this quarter. Man, listen, Curry is balling like a straight savage. He's barely missed any threes to begin with. He's over the 20-point mark. The man is doing his thing. DeMar DeRozan with Giannis on. This is a tough matchup no matter what. And he got it over the outstretched hands of Giannis. What a take. DeMar DeRozan with 13 points, 2 boards. Giannis with 21 and 5. Both of these guys are nowhere near done. 7.5 minutes to go. It's a 5-point game. Kawhi working on LeBron. Oh, man. Trae Young. Let's be honest, man. One thing that I've noticed, Trae Young is an outstanding offensive threat. But when it comes to defense, he cannot hang with the elite. That's going to be tough, especially when guys, like I mentioned, who declared for the draft, Deion Simmons. So when you're 6'10 and you're getting guarded by Trae Young, a blow-by is going to be very easy if Trae Young's not shuffling his feet against the quickness of Steph Curry. So if you're a Nashville Cobra fan, I'm sorry, but I'm just speaking the truth. So Yusuf Nurkic is at the line. He is a representative of the New York Pit Bulls, a team having a decent season with Jason Tatum there. He's averaging 16 points per game and 8.7 rebounds per game. He's got 2 shots here at the line, trying to cut this lead to 5. Let's see if he can do it. Trae Young is checking out. Dame Lillard back in. Fame coming back in. I think Team LeBron realized, man, I love Trae, but we're going to have to get him in, get Fame in to play some defense, especially with Kyrie Irving checking in. Kyrie's in. Steph moves to the 2. Nurkic buries both free throws. It's a 5-point game. 7 minutes to go in this one. Anybody's game still. I mean, let me know in the chat who you guys think is going to win this one. Team Giannis or Team LeBron. Kyrie Irving for 3. Rattles in and out. LeBron with the rebound. We are heading the other way. Fame on the go. To the lane. Good defense. Great steal by Giannis. I mean, Kyrie's got 19 on the night. Kyrie's been playing good ball. Good kick out to Kawhi. Kawhi on the baseline. Mid-range. Good E. And it's a 7-point joint. I mean, look at the numbers. These guys have been barely missing. I think that's a total of 20 missed shots for Team Giannis the entire game. Oh, what an oop to DeMar DeRozan. I said DeRar DeMozan. Steph Curry, good defense by Nurkic. That was a great pass by Curry. Good vision, great pass into the lane. Kyrie needed a pump fake or something. Look at Chris Paul. Chris Paul's like, ooh. But Nurkic sends that one out of bounds, and Team Giannis is gonna have to reset here. Screen by Giannis, trying to get it to Curry. 15 on the clock, plenty of time. Curry step back, no sir. Tipped up by Giannis, kicks it out to Curry. 3-ball, knock it down. Curry is slowly working his way to the top of the MVP candidate race. I mean, all 3 guys have been showing. All 4 guys have been showing up. Kyrie, Giannis, AD, and Steph Curry. AD is not in right now, but I'm sure he's going to check back in shortly. And to be honest, I have not seen Zion come in at all. Did Zion get any minutes tonight? Zion showed out in the USA versus World Rising Stars game, but great shot by Jokic on the baseline. 8-point lead back for Team Giannis. Team LeBron is running out of time. Team LeBron needs to turn up. They got to play some D. They got to make some stops just to get a chance to get back in the lead. What a scoop lay. DeMar DeRozan at power forward is being guarded by Giannis. He has 19 points on 8 for 11 shooting. And there we have our timeout of this 4th quarter. 104-98. Team Giannis leads it. This is the ASB All-Star Game on the Last Life Gaming Network.
Do you have the desire to be more? Then More Apparel is the apparel company for you. We believe that more comfort, more quality, more functionality, more honesty, and more passion will inspire you to do more for yourself, for your family, and most importantly, your community. Take pride in yourself, in your team, and in the dream. Visit our website at www.moreapparelus.com. That's www.moreapparelus.com to get active today. And remember, it's MOR. Leave off the E for excuses.
Huge shout out to MOR Apparel, as usual. We are back with the ASB All-Star Game. 104-98. Scratch that. 3-ball. Knock it down. 107-98. Kyrie Irving is turning it up. I'm telling you, man, in my opinion, the All-Star Game MVP is between the backcourt of Team Giannis. Giannis picked a damn good backcourt. He's got Curry at shooting guard, Kyrie at the point. Both of these guys have been going off. Missed there by Kawhi, rebound by Porzingis. Porzingis trying to bring up the rock. Gets it to LeBron. LeBron over to DeRozan, who's been playing very well. Takes it to the lane. I love the lack of fear from DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan, like I said, is overlooked in pro basketball, not as an elite player. I'm telling you right now, if anybody has a bigger chip on their shoulder, it's DeRozan, and he's showing he can hang, man. The man has been balling well. He's at the line for 2, trying to make this a 7-point game for Team LeBron and get him over the 100-point threshold. First free throw is good. It is a 107-99 game. My man DeMar DeRozan has been doing it up with Dame Lillard and in the backcourt, but I'm telling you, the lack of size is hurting Team LeBron. LeBron is pretty much the power forward of this team, even though DeRozan has the, what's the word I want to use here? The privilege of guarding Giannis, but he hasn't backed down. He hasn't shown any fear. Maybe he said, listen, I want Giannis. Giannis is the one that's most talked about in the Vancouver Stags. I'm sick of it. I'm going to show him what we do in Louisville with the Sting, and we're going to show him how we play Sting basketball. Kyrie Irving at the wing, lots of movement from his teammates, looking like he's trying to do some iso ball. 7 seconds left. Finally uses his dribble, middle of the court, right at the free throw line, buries it. Listen to that crowd. I'm telling you, when their own makes a jump shot, they get a little more riled up. They're like, yeah, Kyrie, that's what we're talking about, boy. Kyrie playing very well tonight. He's having a good game. Luka with the rock. Luka trying to make a move. Luka's got Steph Curry on him. He's like, clear it out. Oh, Fame open from the mid-range. Goody knocks it down. 109-102 game. I'll tell you, Team LeBron has been staying close. They have not let it get real out of hand. I think no more than 10. Anthony Davis getting ready to check in for Team LeBron, but they're going to need that size and that length if they're going to win this ball game, if they're going to come back and win it. Looks like Lillard got a hand on that one. That one goes by the wayside. If it's me, I'm subbing out Luka. I'm keeping DeRozan in at the 2 with Lillard, LeBron, AD, and Porzingis. That's what I would do. Huge slam by Kawhi. 9-point game. 3:33 left in this game. LeBron and them are like, man, what do we got to do here? What do we got to do? It's going to be a 20-second timeout. We'll catch you on the flip side. This is the ASB on the Last Life Gaming Network. So this is showing Giannis as the All-Star Game player of the game. We're not going off that. Like I said, you guys cast your votes. It's either Kyrie, Giannis, Anthony Davis, or Steph Curry. If you've been watching the entire game, leave it in the chat. If you haven't been watching the entire game and just came in late and seen somebody really balling out, put it in the chat anyway. Who you think the All-Star Game MVP is? Again, I mean, look at Anthony Davis, 26 points, 8 boards, and he's not finished yet. We got 3 minutes to go. Let's see what they can do there. So, Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry of Team Giannis, Giannis of Team Giannis, or Anthony Davis of Team LeBron. Those are our 4 candidates. You put the vote in the chat. Let me know. Another jam. This one by Fame Lillard. Not having the best game, I mean, compared to Kyrie. Kyrie's got 24 and 8, but Dame's got 12 and 2. Pretty solid numbers. This backcourt. Now imagine, guys. Imagine Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving on the same team. That's borderline unfair. That backcourt would win multiple championships in any pro league. AD with another bucket. Good pass by Dame Lillard. Seven-point joint with just over 2 minutes to go. Will Team LeBron be able to come back and pick up the victory when Steph Curry is shooting the lights out? I'm going to say it's a hard no. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat what you guys think, if they will be able to make the comeback. Down 9 with 2 minutes to go in this game. Chris Paul straight to the lane, right hand scoop lay, hits the hardwood, but makes the bucket. 117 to 110. Gotta lock in here. Gotta lock in. I haven't seen anybody really make a stop in this quarter. Again, before we continue, big shout out to MOR Apparel, who are the official uniform of the ASB. Jokic was not able to make that big foul by DeRozan. That was a good foul. If Jokic winds up missing one or both, it's a good foul on his part. So Jokic, let's talk about Joker. Huh? Let's talk about Joker while we're here. Nikola Jokic. I say Jokic. I believe we spoke about him before. Of the Carolina Reapers. He's the only player representing the Reapers in this one. He's teamed alongside Kyrie Irving. No, he's teamed alongside Kemba Walker, who was previously on a Charlotte basketball team, but now he's playing for the Carolina Reapers. A decent team looking to make a play for the playoff push, because right after this All-Star game is done, the playoff push begins. All that matters now is getting into the dance. And remember, just like our college hoop series, our playoffs are one and done. There's no series. There's no, all right, we got to take this one off. We're good. We're up 3-1. We could definitely win this series by the time it's over. No, one and done. You guys bring your A game every game. You win 4 straight, you are ASB champions. That is how we're going to do it here at the ASB, and that is what it is. And speaking of is what it is an 8-point lead for Team Giannis over Team LeBron. AD trying to go to work. Lob to DeMar. Listen, maybe we should have put DeMar DeRozan in the conversation of All-Star Game MVP. Jesus, that man is balling too. 6-point joint, minute and a half to go. This game is very, very, very well in reach for Team LeBron. But they're gonna have to stop Giannis. That ain't happening. One hand yam right over DeMar. Listen, DeMar has played pretty well against Giannis. Giannis is a phenomenal basketball player, phenomenal athlete. When you're 7 feet tall and you can just jump over your defender like that, slam it down home, it's gonna be hard for anybody to stop him. DeMar, don't put your head down, man. You're doing well. You're having one hell of a game, man, without a doubt. Giannis at the line, representing the Vancouver Stags. Him and his teammate Chris Middleton, who's playing for Team LeBron tonight, doing a good job for the Vancouver Stags. They are second in the standings behind Anthony Davis's Boise Rams out in the West. Chris Paul bringing the ball up. It's now a 9-point game. That 3-point play was big. Puts him almost up double digits with just over a minute to go. Chris Paul, another pass to AD. The pick and roll game has been working real well tonight. 7-point game, 121-114. AD now has 30. Anthony Davis has 30 points. If you casted your vote for Anthony Davis, smart move. That man is putting up MVP-like numbers. But don't discredit Kyrie, don't discredit Curry. Both of those guys have been putting up MVP numbers as well. Kyrie kicks it over, swings it over to Kawhi Leonard. He's got LeBron on. Kawhi, Curry to Jokic, over Chris Paul. Bucket is made. This one is not looking good. Team LeBron calls their timeout. They've got one remaining. 123 to 114 with 52.6 seconds to go. This will be a 20-second timeout. This is going to be the conclusion of the ASB All-Star Game live on the Last Life Gaming Network. What a game it has been so far. These two teams have been playing fantastic basketball. Here we go. Fantastic counter goes up again. They've been playing great ball. Both teams have been balling out, putting on a show for our teams. Quick swing, that was good. Both of these teams are running 2-point guards in their backcourt. I don't know if you realize it. Dame to Paul with only 8. Look at Curry's numbers. Curry's got 26. The man's got 26. He's 4 for 6 from downtown. He's just been doing everything he wants to do in this game. Jokic over the top, over the outstretched hands of AD, and this one's looking like it's a wrap. 9 points looking like it's too big of a stretch for Team LeBron to cover. 116-125 game. What a lob right to AD. AD just ran the floor the entire way. Had to silence that Providence crowd real quick because they're happy to see that their Providence ball player, Kyrie Irving with the ball, is going to win the All-Star Game with his team, which is Team Giannis. Kyrie Irving, what a shot. That's his 28th point. He has 28 points and 8 assists on the night. Listen, my vote's for Kyrie just because he's the hometown guy, you know what I mean? At the Dunkin' Donuts Center here in Providence, Rhode Island, sold-out crowd, 12,400 guys. Anthony Davis for 3 right at the end of the game. 6-point joint. Are they going to foul? They're not going to foul. Are they going to foul? We have a 4th foul in the All-Star Game. These guys are trying to get the win. 6-point joint, 127, 121. The problem is they fouled the worst possible guy you can foul. I'm going to say it now. 129, 128, Team Giannis leads it. I'm going to stay quiet until it's done. Just like I said, 129, 121, Team Giannis leads it. A lot of guys that were on the lower end of the bench are finally getting in. Zion, Steven Adams, they're finally getting run time, but it's There's only 7 seconds left in the game. Like, I feel bad for them. They got selected to be in the All-Star game, and they really didn't get any minutes tonight. We know it was a close game, but hey, Steve Kerr wanted to run it that way. It looks like Fizdale wanted to run it that way as well. What can you do? All right, we're gonna come back with the final 7 seconds, but this one's a wrap. Congratulations to Team Giannis. If you cast your vote, we're going to reveal who is the All-Star Game MVP winner right now. Wow, what a shot. Trae Young falling into the bench of Team Giannis. Buries the triple to try and make it respectable. 129-124. Congratulations to the All-Star Game MVP. What a game this has been. Fantastic job. There it is, fantastic. Outstanding job. Had to come up with a different adjective there. Outstanding job by both members of both teams, by all members of both teams, Team Giannis and Team LeBron. Great job. This has been a very successful All-Star break. We will see you guys next week with a brand new slate of games. Back to our regular scheduled program on ASB Shootout. We will have the Providence Outlaws, Kyrie Irving, taking on Anthony Davis and the Boise Rams. 4 games are squared to go down on ASB courtside. We'll be back. It's time for the playoff push. This is the ASB on the Last Life Gaming Network. Thank you for watching.